Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic Friday. Before we jump into the action and begin playing our newest session, The Wake of Zodiac, a part of the Zodiac Stories, let me first say that if you are watching the video that you should give us a like, a follow, and a subscription. All of those help us out so very much. Subscribe to the channel, a comment. Yeah, comment on our videos. That also helps us out a lot. And it helps the YouTube algorithm spread our content far and wide so more people get to enjoy it. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining any of our games, including this one, we do have multiple open slots available. Go ahead and join our live streams if you want to inquire about that, or go ahead and follow me on Twitter, where I will have a pinned message detailing the exact slots that we have available, a link to the Roll20 advertisement, and a link to our Patreon if you do want to jump in on the action. And I believe that is going to be everything from me, so... Alrighty, Snapper, what the hell happened last session?
Well, last we left off... I was just gonna get myself, jeez. Last we left off, we had just started our... Okay, I think we got midway through our little dinner with a not weirdly named half-elf guy I forgot about. Not half-elf, halfling, but...
Bill?
Anyway, we just started the hibachi grill thing and just talked for a while. Discovered that... It's not. Her name's not.
I don't even know who you're talking about right now. You said 4 words. Straws?
Straws. I was like, I was thinking to myself, it's the name of an object. That's her name, but like spelled different. And I was thinking paper for some reason. No, but we discovered the straws. Apparently likes the hibachi hot, and subsequently ordered 3 batches of it. Entire batches, not just pieces.
Yes.
So she can eat. And we all decided just hang out. Eventually, Boblin the Goblin wants to go over to Marquise's place, his papa, in air quotes, to see if he can't fund a bit of the island, construction work. And we first stop off at one of Marquise's stores. I believe this one was the magic shop instead of the fashion store. Where we immediately get the reaction from the 2 store clerks of, oh God. As they apparently wanted somebody to drop Boblin off at No Man's for a hefty price, which apparently did not succeed as well as they thought, as now Boblin is back, directing us to Marquise's mansion, magnificent mansion, and closing up and locking after we left. We head to a higher district. Was it like high district, or was it like noble district?
The noble district.
Yeah.
Well, when you were at Marquise's estate, you were at the Morian estate on their property. His house is on their property.
Right, cool. So, yeah, we go to the Morian estates, because they're apparently multiple. And interrupt Marquise's fun time. When Marquise learns that Boblin's back, he Cheshire cats his way down from the railing of the top floor, with the railing holding him up, all the way down to the ground. Very comical. Discussing how much money Boblin wants to open a shoe store or a cobbler shop on the island, Marquise attempts to take about 30% of the equity of the island for like 2,000 gold. We talk it down into just financing it for a 3% profit margin. And I think that's where I had to leave for a while. So I'm not quite sure what happened after.
Oh shit! I forgot that you left early. Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
I can clean it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After we left there, we went and looked for some jobs to do to make some money. We found two. The first one we actually went to was, excuse me, the artificer's shop and tested out some armor. Everybody, for the most part, decided that they will test the armor out for a week and relay the findings to the artificer, who is kind of a little crazy.
Rude.
Shit. I'm trying to think of where we're at now. The second job we did not do, but we looked into it, was, if I'm not mistaken, finding a kidnapped person, large amounts of gold, and possibly a title or something along those lines. I can't find my notes right now. And but we never got to that part. But we also, during all this, I sent a sending message to Monty, the Minotaur, and asked him if he would like to be employed by us. And he seemed a little pissed, but he's supposed to join us in the afternoon. Towards the end of the session, we went to we kind of split the party a little bit. Chloride went to a clerks only fight club and relieved some tension. The rest of the group went to the Pink Butterfly, a rowdy bar and inn, where we all stayed the night. Next morning, Chloride showed up to the Pink Butterfly with a letter attached to his face that he didn't realize was there, and it was from, I'm not sure if it was from Boblin or from the gods or something, but basically Boblin was a troll for us. And someone's knocking on my door, so I'll be right back.
Yes. Boblin's purpose was to be a troll towards Chlorine, since notoriously each year those that are worshippers or followers of Gabby never celebrate Dogsmas. And as punishment, well, they get trolled during the holiday season. So you can blame Chlorine for that, everybody. And as well as Imperial. But you found out all of that information. Chlorine, you woke up sore as fuck and tracked down your allies, and you're all sitting inside of this tavern, eating rations or waiting to go somewhere else to eat, because they don't serve food here. So,
I'm back.
I just finished it up for you. You're all sitting in the tavern. What would you like to do?
Oh, can say you missed one thing. Since I put up with the trolling, I also gained Boblin's service.
That is true. He will be working for you on the Goblin.
I gotta say, it's only strange that I'm getting rewarded for not worshipping a god.
You don't question those things.
So, rescue/find kidnapped person today.
I don't understand what you just said. The copter is very loud.
No matter what I do, there's always something.
All right. So it's first thing in the morning, Jero.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first thing in the morning for all of you. It's closer to noon.
Okay, so we should probably all head back to the hibachi place, and since we don't have Boblin with us, I guess I will wait for for Monty to show up.
Mind if I join you? I kind of want to eat some food while we're there. In the waiting part, I mean.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Just you might want to sit by yourself or something, or don't let him see you. He seemed pretty mad at my message.
Makes sense. We did knock him out, kidnap the person he was supposed to protect.
Yeah. So I'm assuming I'm gonna get punched in the face. So let the first punch happen. But if it gets beyond that, and I can't sway him with my words, we might have to. Y'all might need to step in and help me out.
He's writing this in. Let first 2 punches go free.
That sound good to everybody else?
Yeah.
Oh, Boblin's not here. Snapper, buddy.
I mean, I don't care. You're getting punched in the face, not me.
That's true. That's true. Okay. And then guess I'll just start making my way to the hibachi place.
Alrighty, so you and Ryder are going to the bocce place. Okay. You and Ryder go alone to the hibachi place. Snapper, Chlorine, what are the two of you doing?
Guess I'll just be there to pick up the pieces in case Monty demolishes the other two.
Alright, so you're going as well.
I'll be a bird about town.
You'll be what?
Jokes. Jokes aren't working.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I'll just follow the rest of them.
Okay, there we go. So, the four of you go over to the hibachi. Are you getting yourself some food and waiting inside, or are you waiting outside of it?
Ryder will get some food.
Okay. You know how to pace yourself, so it'll be 1 gold for a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. All right, cool.
All right.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go in as well and at a different table and sit down and eat, and I'm going to order chicken. Yeah, chicken sounds good. That shouldn't piss off a half cow.
Ryder, what are you eating?
I will have salmon.
Okay. Eating chicken and salmon at a hibachi grill. The moment you guys walk inside, the cook looks over and goes, "Oh, Jesus, don't bring the fucking goblin back in here. We don't want to deal with it."
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, thank God.
I know, right?
Thank the gods. Oh.
Oh, you should be thinking Imperial. Imperial's the one that took him away.
But he's also the one who brought him here.
The holiday's over. And you notice all of the symbology around town of Imperial is almost immediately taken down the next day. This is the one major difference between Christmas and Dogsmas, is decorations are took down immediately.
Man, no one likes Imperial. Jeez.
There's devotees.
Only the people that matter.
However, you're sitting there for a couple of hours. Now let me roll. What's his face? Okay. While you're sitting there, enjoying your food,
Very
you
nervously.
all hear a very loud stumble and crash happen right outside.
I'm gonna look in that general direction to where the sound came from, or at least where I perceived it came from.
You see Monty holding a cask of ale and just knocking over an entire shopping stall.
Oh, he's drunk. Great.
You!
Hey, buddy.
Give me a deck save.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Jesus.
17. The
Whew.
barrel goes flying towards your head, and you go, oh shit, and just dip out of the way. It does shatter right behind you, and by the time you look at that and look back, he just runs up and full force punches you in the jaw.
Yeah.
Cracking, almost sounding like thunder against it. With his strength modifier, you will be suffering 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Yep. He's a strong motherfucker.
Oh. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
You got me kicked out of the bridge burners.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, but that might have happened anyways.
And he's getting ready to punch you again.
Hold on. Mutall wasn't Mutall. I thought the rowers told you.
What?
He was some purple, pinkish blob of something.
Roll me a persuasion roll.
27.
Oh, the rowers were gone by the time I woke up.
Oh, well, we took Mutall to the library. He got interrogated. What was his name? Crap.
That's secret information, by the way. You can tell him, but it's supposed to be like,
Well, I don't remember the name. Character probably won't remember the name either because it didn't seem important to him. But by somebody important at the library. He was speaking weird things about New Embrace, and it was weird.
I got fired.
Well, we have a job for you.
Oh, you need protection.
Well, we had it's like 2 jobs.
By the
for
way,
you.
you're kind of like still on the ground with him leaning over top of you and his fist in the air. He hasn't moved yet. He's just talking like this.
Yeah, and I'm being very submissive right now because I don't want to get my ass whipped. We have 2 jobs for you. One, we're thinking head of our security. We're in the process of building a island casino resort.
10 gold a day.
That's a little pricey. But hold on. The second job would be like a part-time. You do it at your own free will. A cobbler.
Why the fuck would I be a cobbler?
Because we know your secrets. You told us in a weird therapy session.
Oh yeah. That was weird. You all tricked me.
That wasn't on purpose. You just happened to be in the same vicinity as we're trying to, make Mutall tell the truth and, yeah, magic.
So, you're gonna train me to make shoes?
I won't personally, but I have this little goblin that wants to make shoes, and he already has a design for some amazing shoes. And I will show him the Crocs, the design of the Crocs.
I'm gonna have him roll an investigation with disadvantage. He is drunk. These look amazing.
Yes.
He's super drunk. He failed, obviously.
But Boblin, our goblin, will be the full-time goblin.
Bob.
Yeah, he's a real character. He's a real character. I bet he could teach you everything he knows, and then you can live your dream of cobbling shoes, and you can help us keep our casino safe.
5 gold a day.
Out of character.
That is absurd. That is absurd. For a position that he will have his own house on an island, live there, eat for free, drink other than alcohol for free. 5 gold a day is ridiculous. You're looking at, like, if you wanted to pay him well, and considering the fact that he is trained, roll me an intelligence check. Let's see how much you would know about this.
Oh man, you're asking Johnny Bravo to roll an intelligence check. Great. Yeah. 6. I mean, 5 gold a day is way too much. What a good rate for him would be it's hard to tell. Well, I know we came up with a number, and it was 8 security plus the head would be 50 gold per week.
Yeah.
So would that be 10 a week for him then?
That could be reasonable.
Okay. Alright. That's what I was trying to figure out, because I just want to make sure that's what we had talked about earlier. But alright. Monty, buddy. We're thinking more like you have a residence on the island that's free, and we pay you 10 gold a week.
You give me a home?
Yeah, you're gonna be on an island. You have no place else to go.
It'll be my home? And, like, he finally removes his fist to, like, point at himself.
Yeah, I mean, you're head of security, so, like, you'd be in charge of, like, making sure all the other workers who live on the island are safe, too. So, like, you'd be, like, head of the house and head of the island security, and, yeah.
And it's mine. I can do what I want with it. I can design it myself.
Yeah, might as well, yeah.
10 gold a week?
And you would have 7 underlings.
7 for security.
It's on a big island.
Can I choose them myself?
You're head of security. You're the boss of security.
I know I'm not here, but how much do you trust this guy?
You weren't here when they met him the first time. He's a soft, sensitive guy, but he's tough as fucking shit. And pretty smart. He's going through a rough time. He's going through a very rough time. He lost his job.
One punch did do 6 damage to me. And that was just, straight punch.
1 plus 5, yeah.
The security team, like, you gotta really trust this guy, because...
Also, he is a bridge burner. Was a bridge burner.
Yeah,
I split bridge burners. Do you trust this guy?
What were you saying, Clorin?
Nothing. I was just about to correct you in saying former bridge burner.
Yeah. I can pick my own guys. How much are we paying them?
Well, our budget's 50 gold per week. That's including your salary.
Your budget is 50. So if I can find 7 guys, I can keep the rest that I don't give to them.
Only if they're effective.
Yeah, I mean this is a casino. I don't need to be losing money.
Oh. What if I pick some guys with gambling problems? That way you can make money off them while they're making money off you.
Yeah, but I don't think your staff should be gambling. I
What?
think that'd be conflict of interest.
Oh.
And if they didn't pay their debts, you're the head security. You got to break some knees. I don't need my security officers with broken knees.
Oh, I don't care if I break their knees, I'll find more.
We'll talk more when you're sober. But do we gotta get an idea, a deal?
I'm fucking hungry. Buy me a meal and I'll think about it. Ooh, what smells good? Oh, is that
chicken.
pork? And he goes inside.
I just kind of like finger wave to the chef, like, yeah, we're gonna need some.
They come over and goes, what can I get for you? I'll take some pork. Ooh, do you have beef belly? Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I'll take some of that. Do you have any sake? Yeah, I'll take a bottle of that. Yeah. A little bit of salt. Okay. They look at you, Remus, and like, are you paying? Like,
Yeah.
okay. With everything that he's ordering, just subtract 5 gold. Salt's very expensive.
Seeing that everything's okay, Ryder's gonna plop his food from his table and join Remus and Monty.
Hey, you're that guy. Hi.
Hello.
I'm going to mimic Ryder's movement as I walk in and just set up behind Ryder, so like a row of crows.
He looks very, like... Why, are there 4 of him? Typically, I only see 2.
There's another one.
That should be 3 then.
I think you're saying double there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to copy his movements, but I'm not going to say anything, so I'm just going to open and close my beak.
You're such an asshole, and I love it.
He goes and pokes between the 2 of you. Alright, that's the fake one. And then goes back to eating. He takes roughly about a half an hour or so to consume a hefty amount of pork belly and not pork belly, beef belly and pork. And he drinks the entire bottle of sake from the bottle. And oh, that's good. Oh.
Hey, wake up. We're not falling asleep in a restaurant.
What?
We got some manners around here.
I don't have a house yet. You're giving me a house. Where's my house?
Hasn't been built yet.
Here, why don't we take you to an inn so you can sleep it off, the alcohol off, and then we can discuss further in the morning.
But if I don't have alcohol when I wake up, it's gonna hurt again.
Then we'll take you to the Pink Butterfly.
Oh, I like that place. They're really nice over there.
That's where we stayed last night.
Yeah,
It was nice.
Oh yeah, that little halfling lady is such a sweet lady, you know. She's so nice. She let me beat the shit out of some guys that were trying to rough up some random kid. And they didn't even alert me to the authorities. They just said, hey, you did a good job. I like her.
Was the little kid goblin-like?
No. It was just a green-faced little guy.
So.
Oh my god, he saved Boblin.
Maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
Boblin would never remember either, so, you bring him back over there, you pay for his room, which will run you, like, 3 copper, honestly.
Okay.
And hey, you know what? You guys are. And he just falls asleep.
All right, who's strong enough to carry a big minotaur?
I don't know if I'm even strong enough.
It'll take
I
a
mean-
group effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably handle most of it.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could, but Minotaur,
No, I meant like you got him his room, he went in the bed, and then passed out.
Oh, okay.
Before he finished his sentence. But anyways, at that point, because I don't feel like waiting, what was his name? Bill?
Phil?
Phil! I was close. Phil, finally, you hear downstairs, excuse me, ma'am, have you seen a group of random adventurers? There's a Triton, a pair of Kinkus, there's a worshiper of Gabriella amongst them, a tiny little goblin folk. Yeah, they're upstairs. Thank you so much. You hear him walk up the stairs. Oh, hello, everybody. How are you today? And when you look at him now, he's wearing a fairly nice-looking suit. Slick black, a little patchwork, but you can tell like it's still a nice suit. He has one of those far spread bow ties that are like actual bows that are tied outwards against him, carrying the stack of 5 or 6 schematics on his back and a handful of journals. And there's a different individual standing behind him. Henrik, would you like to introduce what your character looks like?
Henrik is a person that's wearing pretty much a lot of black. Oh, Boblin's thing came up for some reason.
Yeah, it's because you used the same shit. It's fine.
It's pretty much wearing what looks to be a suit of some kind, and he has a mask on, and black. He has fair skin. He's overweight a little, and he's very old. He looks like he's in his 60s. Yeah, he's standing right there with a briefcase next to him.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello.
Hello, Phil.
Hi. Thank you
Hello.
for giving me the evening off. I did a lot of research this morning. It took me a little bit to find you all as well.
I see that you're in your business persona right now.
Why, yes, there's many meetings I have to go and attend to. In fact, I've already attended about 6 of them today. We have good news and bad news. Bad news, we can't really get anybody who's associated with the Cobbler's Guild to license us in order to sell these shoes. Apparently, there's a very large scale organization within their midst that do not allow free salespeople to sell cobblers and the such. And, you need somebody who belongs to a cobbler's guild, and I found one individual, and he gestures behind him. This is Henrik. Henrik, these are the proprietors of the business I described to you previously.
Hello, I'm Henrik Mellinger. I will be helping you make the Cobbler's Guild on your island and go on your adventures.
So, okay. Well,
He sticks his hand up for like a handshake.
I'll go ahead and shake his hand.
Okay.
Okay.
His skin is very leathery.
A very firm handshake. That's a good sign of a leader.
Yeah, Chloe will shake your hand as well if you do a second.
A fellow worshipper of Gabby. I remember when she came to my village as a child.
Ryder will also shake his hand.
Very light grip.
Other people's. Okay then. I am made of feathers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like hollow.
I have no idea if I'm hollow.
We're all hollow inside right now. It's fine.
Very true.
Phil, the drunk mentor behind us is Monty.
Monty. And
Are-
who is this Monty?
Our new head of security.
He looks inside. He reeks of alcohol.
Yeah, we kind of got him fired from the bridge burner, so we kind of owe him one.
Do you think this is a smart business practice? Redeeming a favor with employment? I mean, associating with individuals on a personal basis within business is usually a big taboo.
But he has a dream to be a cobbler, and Boblin could use some help, and yeah, I'm guessing Henrik will be okay with two underlings.
I would be fine with as many people as you let me have. You see, my cobbler's guild is really running low on people.
So, Boblin is going to be working as a cobbler, then?
Yeah.
We need Henrik for his licensing, in order to sell and to partake in cobblering on the island.
It's probably a good thing because he can do like the legitimate cobbling, and Boblin wants to venture off into more exotic footwears.
I hope he doesn't step on anybody's shoes while doing that.
That was a horrible joke.
He looks over at you, Ryder, and looks a little defeated. He tried.
It's okay, you tried.
Go with toes next time.
Yeah, toes would have been funnier.
I don't believe that is actually the anyways. Yes, Henrik, these are the individuals. Yes, alright. Well, any other news I should be made aware of?
Yes, we have established more money.
Really? More investors?
Yes. Where's that printout? Marquise is going to give us 2,000 gold for 3% profit.
Did you try to sell him one of the estates?
Yes, he didn't want one because
Damn.
Boblin's going to be there.
Damn. Did you already sign a contract? You're supposed to have me look at your contract before you sign it.
He's supposed to bring things over or send somebody. Nothing's been signed yet.
Oh. You should appoint them over at the Tassel. The Tassel Inn is where I will be staying for any business people who need to conduct business with me directly. They don't need to come to my home.
Yeah. I tried to get him in. I tried to have you go to him, but he just wanted us out, so he said he would find us.
Very well. Okay. It wasn't 3% of the church. It was 3% of your earnings for donating 2,000 specifically for the construction of the church, so he can write it off. He made a very good business deal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sucks for us. That's horrible.
Well, I mean, you got your 2,000 gold from him. So, that is wonderful. I need to go set myself up at the Tasseled Inn. Oh, by the way, I finally wrote up all of the contracts for all of you. He hands each of you a contract. Henrik, you already have your contract that he handed you in order to... I think he would have given you 50% stake in the cobbler's shop for your licensing.
My God.
He doesn't anticipate the cobbler's shop to make money.
Ye of little faith.
No, he understands business.
Zodiac is the sole proprietor of terrible shoes. The realm will make money on it.
So yeah, if everybody can roll an investigation check for their own contracts, that would be wonderful.
Would I be able to use guidance on mine?
Absolutely.
God damn.
Wow. Hey!
The cleric knows his stuff.
And now Snapper. 16. Rimus, reading through your contract, it does state that what is it going to be? The remainder of the stake inside of the island is to be evenly distributed across the four of you, depending on whatever stakes are sold to other investors into the island. And after reading that part, you just stopped reading. You're like, cool, good enough for me. Ryder, you're in the same boat as that.
I'm gonna look at Phil and tell him, if you fuck me out of my money, I will kill you.
I make money by you making money. I want you to make money.
I'm just saying. And
Yes.
I just go ahead and sign the paperwork.
Of course. Roll an intimidation. 20.
20.
I will point out that I did add in a tiny little thing, a yearly bonus based off of performance that each of you would take out of 1% of your earnings of the year, so long as we make over a specific quota that is anticipated.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that.
Okay. Whew. So every year he'll get 4% of whatever your earnings is as a bonus, so long as he meets a specific quota.
Yeah.
That also
deserves a
he
bonus.
dictates.
Yeah, everyone deserves a bonus regardless.
Yeah. But at least he's incentivized to actually perform well for you. Snapper, as you are reading through yours, it does give you a larger stake of responsibility when it comes to the food service area. So you are going to be written in as the head of staffing for the food service section.
I'm gonna look at Phil and I'm gonna say, so, why am I head of food service staffing?
Oh, well, each aspect needs an individual who is specifically more well acquainted with understanding their needs and who will build a more personal repartee with the individuals who work for them there. As such, it leaves the workers feeling like they have a connection to the upper management as well as the ownership of the estate and the island. I given each of you a responsibility, such as that. It is merely a title in name. I will be handling most situations, unless there is a situation where they feel like I am underperforming or being too cruel, in which case they will bother you directly, as you have that title lead. I figured, since you didn't have any personal areas that you really wanted to be focused upon, I gave you access to the kitchen.
Wait, so what am I head of looking through the paperwork?
Gardening.
What
Actually,
about
can't
mine?
like
Because I got bored reading this.
Oh, I should teach you all a little bit about reading contracts then. Just for future reference. You are in charge of arena event and temporary staffing for that.
All right, that's good enough.
Chlorine, I put you in charge of the casino. Of the church, of course. As well as the worker unions as a whole. I figured, you being a holy man, it would be reasonable to put trust into you for that. And I gave myself the responsibility of the housing staff and the casino staff.
Alright. I can handle that.
Very well. Looks at you, Henrik. So, if you ever have a problem with how I am trying to describe something on the island, you take it to Chlorine. Understood?
Understood. I'll take it to the client. Of course, we have to go through proper procedures.
Yes. This is off to a wonderful start. So, do all of you sign the contracts?
I thought mine was signed.
Well, all of them.
Yeah, I signed mine when I intimidated him.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Glaring at you, and the other hand is just writing something down on paper.
Bards, man.
Complete opposite direction.
Bards.
I
Well,
will sign it in the most snazzy way possible.
of course you will.
And then there's me that just plain signs it.
Yep. Printed normal name. Very well. Let me take all of these back from you. As such, now that I have your signatures and the business schematic and plans, in order to continue to move forward, I have a total of. He pulls out a tiny little checkbook. 16 meetings I have to commit to within the next 2 weeks. So, if you do not mind, Henrik, please acquaint yourself with all of them. I will see you all soon. And he takes off.
Understood.
Oh, by the way, my first payment needs to be given to me by the end of the week, and I will take it from the stock that we have saved up in order to begin the construction process of the island.
Okay. Henrique, do you know how to fight?
Do I know how to fight?
Yes.
I know how to defend myself.
Okay, you're good in my books. Since you clearly know how to write as well, so you know how to do the two most important things.
It wasn't this German before.
I see your priorities are a little confused, but I like where your head's at.
You're right, I should focus more on meditating.
Not where I was going with this. Anyways, I would like to see which one of you is the captain. I believe it's between one of you two, and I'm going to look between Chlorine and Remus.
I'm the captain of a ship. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the medic.
Well, when I shook both your hands, I put a glyph on both of them, so now whenever you get hit, I can make sure you don't take any damage.
Oh.
As for the one, I still have to put one on him. Do you mind?
But I'm gonna look at Remus like, is this Stranger Danger?
I'm gonna send him a message saying, I don't know, but it can't hurt.
Yeah.
So much confidence in that statement.
I'll respond back with the response with just the singular word, yeah.
Henrik puts out his hand.
If my hand blows up, I am killing you.
Not a confident response, but a confident handshake. I like it. Yeah, you'll see a little mark appear there for a second and fade away.
Okay, so you could track us with these things or something? Is that what's going on?
I could protect you.
So say I was gonna do this and I take out a gun.
It would absorb most of the damage, but I cannot guarantee that it would absorb all the damage.
It's okay, I got this nice armor on that takes a lot of piercing damage away, so...
Well, now you can take away all damage. Jero, so it says like it puts a word, but it doesn't say how much health it has.
It does say how much health it has somewhere.
Yeah, check the thing at level 2.
And that's Arcane Ward.
My god, is that the sound the Arcane Ward makes?
Oh wait, is this an abjuration wizard?
The
Yes.
ward has hit points equal to twice your wizard level plus intelligence modifier.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's good.
So twice your wizard level, so 12. Plus 4, so 16.
Yeah, so this thing will just keep blocking. Okay, fine. Low level, this is good.
Yeah, high level is still a good like little oh shit moment.
And it stacks with temporary hit points, so like it's still good.
Yeah, since it's just a damage soak and not temporary.
Which means I need things to deal a lot more damage in order to kill you now. Okay.
Oh god.
Great.
Oh, please.
Everyone has different reactions.
Beacon of Hope, Mass Healing Word.
Yes, remind me more why I need more damage.
You're not helping, Laura.
Wasn't exactly meant to help.
I have
Joke's
cure
on all of
wounds.
you.
That's the
He's
only
yet
healing
to
spell
lose
I
a
have.
character in my games.
Well, I'm sorry you fucking killed me with a ghost tentacle.
What?
That was a good time. Croton was
I think-
scary.
That
Hold
was
on.
boss fight. Like I said, I thought we might all TPK on.
I haven't had a character actually like die besides that.
So, what would you all like to do?
That was
I'd
mid.
like to
that
look
was,
into the saving the nobles, kidnap person, get a title, large sums of gold.
Okay.
Job.
That seems
See if
nice.
that's still, see if that job's still available.
So you go over to the job boards, and the job is no longer available.
God dang it.
In this era, there's a lot of like adventurers who want to make the world a better place.
Imperial up in weird space. God damn it! I made this too good.
Okay, so what other jobs are on there?
Actually, I recently acquired a book specifically for this instead of using a random rolling modifier.
Oh god, he's busting out the sacred text.
Oh lord.
Everyone, brace yourselves.
Not gonna lie, it's hard to brace myself when that music is in the background.
So relaxing.
Scorpio.
How big that would be. The only two gods that did not leave Zodiac.
Hey, I wouldn't know that.
We don't know that for sure, but if there were two not to leave, I would assume it would be them. They're very hard to find.
Which one is Virgo again?
It was the only one I think none of us ran into when we played the Zodiac games. She's up north, like the snow.
Not just her. Yeah.
We never met what's the name? The guy, the goat.
Aries? We
No,
Oh, you met Ares.
Sagittarius. Is that the right one?
met Aries, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you never met him. Scorpion, you never met him.
We went to Scorpio's territory though. We knew where Scorpio was. It wasn't like
But you never met him.
yeah, I guess.
We also technically knew where Sagittarius was. We just never met him.
Virgo, I think I only knew where that was, and that's because like it was just I rolled randomly on a table for like where my character was, and you said that was Virgo for up north in the snow. I don't know. I feel like if there was like maybe Sagittarius, but I know if there was like a god that stayed, it's probably Scorpio, just hiding somewhere, because that was its whole thing, hiding in the Underdark, selling weapons for war.
Almost like a scorpion. Hiding in the dark. And stinging if somebody puts their toe in there.
I don't know, but if we get that mission, I say we take that immediately. Track him down. Big. It's gonna pay big bucks.
Okay. Sorry, this book is not as well organized as I thought it was for what I wanted to use it for.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
How long have you all been traveling together?
A few months now.
So you say you know each other very well.
Yes, we've become quite close.
Oh, wow.
Enough for them to put up.
The possible exception of me and Snapper.
Wait. Ryder's gonna lean in to whisper into Remus's ear. Should we tell him that we're wanted by Morian?
If he asks.
Okay. So don't ask, don't say. Got it.
So anyway, we're what?
So, so you look at the message board, and there is one mission that stands out to you. A skeletal remains of humanoids have surfaced on the beach. Unknown origin, unknown fate, and unknown race. Individuals are looking for information about them or a group with access to a boat to investigate any recent activity on that shoreline.
Okay.
Well, we can do all of those things.
Okay, so we're dealing with a death cleric or a necromancer. Sweet.
I raise you the third option. Skeleton lover.
I really hope we're dealing with somebody that uses magic. It will be an easy thing to deal with for us.
Speak for yourself. Magic is like the worst thing for me.
Don't worry. If I'm around magic, it has no effect on me.
So you guys want to go handle that one?
Might as well, I think, if everyone else is.
All
Yeah, I
right.
seems like I might pay decently.
So, you all travel across Morian, heading over towards the northern section close to where the naval base is, where you saw the posting did tell you about a small shack right out on the beach's shoreline that you should be looking for. As you travel over towards that shoreline itself and the beach, you do see that there's currently a couple of individuals outside of this shack waiting in line, all of which look like adventurer types with backpacks, gears, gold, everything at their disposal. They all look at all of you and kind of like, keep going about their business as you walk up.
I don't recognize any of these people.
No, you do not.
They must all be freelancers.
That's kind of what we are.
No, now you have guild representation.
Oh.
Now we can ask for higher prices as well, being guild representatives.
Well, I'll let you and the cleric talk to the hermit in the shack, because this is either magic or sacrilegious, so it seems to be up y'all's alley.
Okie dokie.
If it's neither, I know what to do. Cock gun.
Violence never seems to be the correct answer for things, but I like where your head's at.
Snapper's going to smile, and he's just gonna look. I have been accepted.
I understand that this is not the right way, but I like it. Just
That is Snapper 101.
all right.
And that's why I have trouble getting along with Snapper on occasion.
So as you're waiting in line, you do see the doors to the shack open up, and a group of 3 individuals just storm out of there, scoffing and walking away. They seem very disappointed, and as they get, a good 100 feet down the beach, they shout back, "All of you might as well just stop wasting your time waiting there. They're crazy!" And just keep walking.
I just look at the rest of the group like, they thought we were crazy when we found the old lady was a ghost too. So I think we're in the right spot.
An old lady was a ghost.
Oh, yes, Lady Phantom's real.
What? Danny Phantom? What?
Oh, I'll tell you that story when you have some time.
Give you the quick version. Lady was a ghost to the end.
I find ghosts are just memories of the past.
No, a literal spirit.
Best of
Yeah,
all.
yeah, she hit pretty hard. Soul sucking.
That's okay now. I can punch ghosts now.
As
You can shoot ghosts.
as you're having this conversation, the people in front of you just walk off. They're, after the crazy thing and you people, they're like, we're not dealing with this shit. So now you guys are next in line. It's a very wide shack, though it's short. It's only about 6 feet tall. So Rimus, it's going to be a tight fit for you. The front door seems to be the only solid aspect of this entire thing. It looks like a strong enough wind might be capable of blowing it completely sideways and over, as it does lean slightly to the right and has clips and sections of it that are kind of askew. Well, are you going to wait out there, or are you going to come in?
Usually we are invited in, but we will come in if you do not want to invite us.
Come in.
The vampire.
I just look at him and just nod, like, yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
She was hesitant about vampirism, but anyways. As you all walk inside, you see a hunched over old lady with straw or like a very thin spaghetti-like greasy hair that looks like it used to be purple, but now it's faded closer to a white. She currently has a bandage wrapped over her left eye numerous times. And she looks roughly about 5 feet tall as she's hunched over this far, though if she straightened her back, she could be considerably taller. And she seems to be walking over towards a little kitchen area where there's a cauldron. She scoops up a little bit of liquid from it, pouring it in a cup and taking a sip from it. Tea to any of you?
I would love some.
Very well.
That'd be nice.
Yes. She sits down without serving any of you tea.
Well, that was quite rude. That is not a good way to start off.
Oh, you're welcome to get your own cup if you would like.
Yeah, I guess.
You're not very hospitable for someone looking for work.
You expect a little old lady to carry a tray of tea when we have such strapping young folk here?
Guys, stop arguing. I'll just grab the tea.
Thank you. You're very kind, little bird.
I'll just grab the tray of tea and serve everyone the tea.
The cauldron is like almost to the point of boiling, and the tea does look slightly green.
Green as in it's green tea?
Roll me a nature check.
Oh, God.
18. This is actually seaweed tea.
Ooh,
Which
I've never
is
had-
not actually that bad. It's just not that good either.
Is
kind
it
of.
seaweed?
Kind of bland, but very nutritious.
Just like Mom used to make.
Is this seaweed tea or?
I believe so.
I've never had seaweed tea before.
Really?
It's a little salty.
That's fine. Well, all of you, the body, they gesture, is laying on the couch. Please examine it and tell me what you think.
Okay, but we would like to first talk about our raids before we decide to take on this mission.
I would like to know your thoughts on the body before I decide if I wish to employ you.
This is impromptu and not normal, but we will handle it anyways.
Alright.
Who wants to go look at the body with me?
I studied anatomy at the library.
Okay.
Chloride? Yeah, you want to go help them with your healing stuff? You might know some body parts.
Yeah. Do you want guidance or advantage?
Oh, that's a good question. I
You
think
could- You could each roll and you could guidance yourself, Chlorine.
What am I rolling? Medicine or?
If you would like to roll medicine, that is up to you.
What is it? What are the options?
The options are you tell me what you would like to do as you go over to the couch and see wrapped up in this brownish looking tarp is this greasy, soaking wet skeletal figure.
I like anything magical, like if it was changed through transmutation or if it was glyphed or something.
That'll
like
be an Arcana check then.
Arcana, there we go.
Yeah.
What would be the role to determine what race the bones would belong to?
It's too late because Chlorine already rolled their medicine check.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. I can't beat the 29.
Exactly. So, Chlorine, as you go over to it, you can determine that the body is dead. By the looks of the skeletal form, there is a cut on the back spine, right where the neck would be, like the vertebrae. A very small gash in that area. And as you look up, there's also a what appears to be trauma to the opening hole where the mouth is. Like it was forced and destroyed upwards. Henrik, 19 Arcana. The bones have a hollowness to them that would suggest that they were being eaten from within them, though there's no obstructions that would show that the body itself had anything put into the bones. Which would suggest some type of necromantic magic took place in a sacrificial manner to consume this individual or being for some purpose. Somebody's ringing. Who's ringing?
Small gas, back of the neck, near the vertebrae, likely the cause of death. Odd signs of trauma within the mouth. Something it was broken, most likely something shoved in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek over y'all's shoulders. Yep, looks like a bunch of bones.
And you, old man?
Did he get anything from the Arcana check?
I just told you what you got on the Arcana check.
Sorry, I spaced out a little for some reason.
He said the bones were hollowed out, suggesting that it was eaten from the inside by ritualistic necromancy.
The bones are hollowed out. This could only mean that it might be one of our friends here looking over at Ryder, Kenku, or it was eaten out by magic itself, probably necromancy. From other friend.
Cocker also have hollow bones.
From our other friend's description here, it sounds like something was shoved down his throat, ate him from the inside, or her.
And by your estimate, how long have they been dead? Chlorine, it's... Wait, 29? The trauma that happened to it happened while the bones were already in place, meaning they were already dead. So it's kind of hard to tell exactly how long they've been dead, but the trauma it experienced afterwards was after it was dead.
I can't really say how old it was, but this trauma, oddly enough, it took place post-death. Probably been dead for some time before whatever happened.
Well, what are your thoughts on it, then? She takes another big sip of tea.
Well, it's very well it could have been used in a ritual.
Necromantic ritual, I'm most certain.
Probably dumped in the ocean when the body was completely consumed.
Initial wound to the back of the neck most likely killed the victim. Then something was inserted through the mouth post-death. That something proceeded to eat the victim from the inside, most likely in order to go into its adult or at least a more advanced form.
I believe that we're really reaching for this necromantic ritual where instead it could have just been a body cast out at sea, and then something might have crawled inside of the body and eaten it from the inside out. There are creatures in the world that eat dead bodies. They're called scavengers.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Jiro said there wasn't a point of entrance from the bones or into the bones.
That is correct. There is no point of entrance into the bones, but the bones were being eaten from the inside. Like the marrow was being consumed, which is why it pointed towards necromancy.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was like a Okay, yeah.
No. There's no incision into the bones, because to get in a bone, you would have to get into the bone.
A crack or something.
Yeah, and you see nothing like that.
Okay.
So, interesting theory from all of you. What do you think should be done about this?
She takes another sip of tea.
Well, whoever did the ritual obviously killed this person. And, well, we know how killing should be met.
Really?
Sniper from behind the old lady.
I can prepare a spell trial that will allow me to talk with the deceased individual. Allow me to figure out more of what happened to them.
Oh. Fancy yourself a cleric, do ya?
Clerk of Gabriella.
Sorry, I didn't see.
She has her left eye wrapped up.
Oh, and speaking of it, would it be alright if I try to do some healing for that?
Oh, healing won't assist with that. I've been missing it for many years. However, since one of you suggested killing the individual doing the magic, I believe we can work together.
Sniper looks at the old lady from behind her, just like, my suggestion worked.
Vaguely hinted at.
Yes, well, you understand the necessity of killing a vile creature for the betterment of the world?
Sniper's nodding.
Oh, this was extremely foul. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
Well then, I know the individual who performed this ritual. In fact, they're the one who stole my eye.
Do you have any proof that they're the one that did this ritual? I mean...
No. Other than, I know how they do magic.
Can you elaborate?
I know what it looks like when they perform magic and rituals. That is it. And as such, I would like to contract your group to go kill him.
Is it okay if we discussed among ourselves over...
A cup of tea?
Yeah.
By all means, go ahead. I do ask that you bring the dishware back inside, though. My old bones would have difficulty picking it up if you left it in the sand and ran away.
Oh, I'd be happy to bring them back inside with you.
Thank you.
Snapper's gonna look at Rimus. You already know my vote.
Beat skeletons to death? Yeah, sounds like fun anyways.
Well, the individual who did this was actually trying to pull the essence of the individual out of their body in order to build something from their essence. A golem of sorts, made of flesh.
Ooh, that's not
A
bad.
meat golem of sorts.
Uh-huh. But the meat is people.
Ah,
Yeah.
a people golem.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's all I needed. I'm in to kill this thing.
The person who's doing it. The thing is just an inanimate object that is constructed. The individual casting the magic is the problem. And
will-
to make sure it is perfectly clear, I want them dead, and I want my eye returned.
They took your eye for the meat golem, didn't they?
Maybe. All I know is they took my eye while I was sleeping after a night of rigorous intercourse, and then disappeared.
You know, I like
Ugh.
I like how she emphasized the rigorous part.
Yeah, Remus literally just goes, "Ooh."
Oh God, no! Just
Hey, I used to be
Snapper.
strapping once upon a time ago.
Hey,
Snapper's
you know
going
what
to pipe up from behind her. Was it with you, or was the guy that stole you, or the person that stole your eye, the one that you were earning, or?
It was both of us.
Okay, so
Listen, none of us are judging. We'll do the job.
Wait,
Think.
I'd like to discuss the price before we do the job.
Oh.
You see, we are all now part of the TAPS guild industry, meaning these are guild-employed mercenaries.
And what guild
Industry
is this?
LLC.
TAPS.
I've never heard of it.
Well, now we're well, that does not matter. It's still a guild. I'm going to pull out the introduction guild letter for the Cobblers Guild. It's still guild. It's still guild associated at this point, meaning that they are paid a set rate higher than what you would pay your freelance workers,
Oh.
and they are provided benefits
By who?
by the person hiring them. Of course, we expect dental.
No.
No
I
dental.
don't,
No dental.
half of us don't need dental.
We don't even have teeth.
Look, I've Gabriella right here. I can handle any dental injuries.
Taking dental off the table, but we would have to talk about the pricing.
God, I love this character.
Then go ahead and discuss amongst yourselves outside. And if you see any other group out there waiting for the job, just tell them to fuck off, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gladly.
Yes, yes.
Snapper's going to walk out. Wait for the rest. Is there anyone out there?
there is a group walking down the beach, and they're all like, "Dude, this will be our first job. It's going to be amazing, and we just got that rowboat. It's going to be awesome." Like they're all hyping each other up. They're clearly level 1s.
Yeah, he said abs.
They'd be dead.
Okay. Snapper's gonna walk up to them, like tugging on one of their shirts.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Ryder will
Oh,
They
I'm
offer
doing
you a high
fine.
five.
I high five them.
Yeah.
This is from the lady inside. Fuck off.
What?
In her voice.
Yeah. What is? Oh man, you guys got the job? Shit, dude. I was looking forward to doing it. Yes,
Sorry.
as was I. You look at a different individual, a Triton who's adorned in the religious iconography of Reagan.
Hey. Everything's Gabriella in this world. And then we get one person with Reagan.
Roll me a religion check, though. Ryder and Snapper, since you're the first two that walked up to them.
Where did I leave my...
They have to cocoa with them.
Do they have cocoa? What?
Aarakocra.
They do not have an Aaron Cockra. However, Ryder, you do recognize that there is like a fairly like pretty plump looking red tiefling with the sidewards horns that frame around their face, but it almost makes like a heart shape. Who has like a spiked collar, a massive looking hammer over their shoulder, roughly about 5'3" or so, and they are wearing the religious symbol of Imperial.
Hey, Snapper. The tiefling worships Imperial.
And that is prominent. Why?
Don't worry, we'll find a better job that makes more money later. And they all turn and walk away.
Have fun worshipping Imperial.
Again, I don't see why that matters.
You get flipped off as he walks away.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Alright. So, Ryder, mind telling me why the obsession with Imperial?
Oh, there's no reason. I just wanted to bug him.
Why? I don't worship anyone.
Not you. The tiefling.
And why were you saying
Oh. Oh, so you like making enemies. Good to know.
Oh no, I don't like making them. I like creating them.
That's the same thing.
Let him have his dreams.
Not find too many friends, Ryder. You should change your ways while you're young.
Hey, I may be a slight bit of a maniac. I at least am nice to people.
Not me.
Who
If
hurt?
you're too honored in his eyes.
Who hurt you?
And you were worried about me, Chloride.
Oh, here. If you need an intervention, now's the time. I have all the materials in my bag, and he's gonna start putting down his suitcase and taking things out.
No, no intervention.
A self-help book.
Oh,
No
don't
e-
tell me you have a briefcase of holding.
Now, first, if anyone has a circle of truth, that would be very helpful here for our friend Ryder. Sometimes the truth is hardest to face for ourselves than for others to face for us.
Now, how about we go talk about the price before we do a beach convention? A beach convention.
Are you sure you do not need this right now? Ever
Tell
since
you what, I'll give it to you on the weekend.
I don't believe you.
You shouldn't.
Right there, another cry for help.
You realize I do not lie, right?
I did not know that.
I mean, if you want, you can read my journal. Not a lie in it.
Yes, I would actually like to read this journal.
Hey, we talked about this, Ryder.
What's in deep speech? What are the odds you understand deep speech?
He's a wizard.
You guys don't know that yet. Which will cast company.
Understood. That journal does not see the eyes of anyone outside our group.
You already fucked up 3 times.
I will address this later on. It is okay to feel sad. Everyone feels sad once in a while, right? As
I'm always happy.
we will need these. If somebody loses a tooth, it is not good to live life without a tooth. That's how you get it.
Actually,
I'm
that's
sorry,
cool.
did you say truth or tooth?
Tooth.
You did not answer my question.
Tooth. Like
You know, I'm always happy, except for when I realize I missed a coffee from the library.
Oh,
just
no.
10 shots of espresso.
Thank goodness that stuff would kill you.
Yeah, we can actually use that dental plan, 'cause I did lose a tooth drinking that.
right there. We need this dental plan inside the contract when we sign it.
Maybe let's save the dental work for the next contract.
I don't
Okay.
even have teeth.
You might have had some at some point.
A bird with.
That is
I just
terrifying.
drink so much of that coffee. Well,
Well, technically speaking, penguins.
Penguins barely count as birds. They're abominations. Let's be real.
They're adorable.
They are
just feel-
adorable abominations.
They're adorable fat bastards cosplaying as a furry.
I'm just seeing like a pigeon picking up like grandma's dentures right now for some reason.
Yes.
Oh god. Anyway, what do we want for the mission anyway?
Jared, what's standard rate for guilds in this world?
Well, you're not an adventuring guild. You're a cobbler's guild. First off.
I know, but it's still guild association at this point.
Sure. Usually by having the trustworthiness of a guild behind you, you're able to raise the going rates by like 10-15%, or even just gain access to missions and work that only guild representation has access to. Since she's not advertising that, technically, you could try to ask her for a bit more, but I mean, what do you all think you have to do for this mission?
Go kill the flesh golem, likely some skeletons, and a necromancer.
Yeah.
And maybe a whole cult. Who knows?
And what do you value that at?
200 gold a pop.
Wow.
200 gold total.
You are a monk.
Joking.
I cannot put a value on the price of life. But if this necromancer must die, the necromancer should be 700 gold. Anything after that we have to deal with should be extra hazard pay, including a golem.
That is literally.
Good lord, are you trying to make you bankrupt?
Brings back the dead.
One
of them had to be brought back, and then you'd have to fight them.
We also have to retrieve her eyeball. That should cost something.
Absolutely not.
If you lose something and somebody else has to get it, it's gonna cost you.
No, I agree with Chlorine on this one.
But we do it for free.
I'm about 50-50 split on it. On one hand, I want money. On the other hand, I don't want to feel bad.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to have any more rigorous relations either.
Who really needs material?
I don't know what. I don't know why that matters to you.
Planning on opening an island, you will need funding. That is a fact. If you are giving up funding, you are working against yourself.
But it's the right thing to do to give her her eyeball.
You can do.
I would
rewarded for it.
What were you saying, Chlorine?
Thing in that.
And I would also be working against myself by charging her that much.
Okay, then you do it for free. We'll charge her for it.
What would you say would be based on fighting a necromancer? Somebody that brings the dead back to life.
It'd be an artificer.
It could be, but I highly doubt it. I do not know many artificers that use necrotic. That's a word. Necrotic. Yeah, necrotic magic.
How about 600 gold?
$300.
That's cutting it in half.
I know.
Not. Okay, yeah, out of character, like, you guys are, there's a huge, like, issue with fighting this thing. Like, you're fighting and then you're fighting a bunch of other things.
You're also being asked to murder.
Yeah,
someone.
You're
that is.
Where anything 700, I thought was lowballing it when I said a number. So,
okay. In that case,
we could literally be executed for killing this guy.
This is super illegal, and moreover, like, we're not. You send cops or something after this. You don't be like, "Hey guys, off the street, come deal with this." That's why I was like, okay, it's guild associated at this point, so we have like some leverage and some legal representation on it. Whereas this in itself is something that is easily 1,200 gold, like easily.
Then
so
let's do 1,200.
This is me out of characters. Heinrich is trying to be nice and not push you guys past what you want to do, but out of character, you guys are asking for basically nothing.
I'm sorry, I was out of character. I'm also not familiar with money in this world and how easy it is to acquire, apparently.
Oh, it's super easy. Super easy to acquire. It's okay.
Still getting used to this world.
When you have a skill set, it's easy to pursue that skill set for money.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how she's getting paid. She lives on a shack on the beach.
All right. How about 1,000 gold? We dump 500 into the island. We split those other 500 between the 5 of us.
1,500, and we tell them to put 1,000 towards the island, 500 for ourselves. And then if we do not want that money, we can donate it back to the churches or the city in some way.
That works.
It's to help people.
1,500. Anyone against that?
Oh, the 1,000 seems more than enough for me.
Remus, never?
15's fine. That's why
I don't care.
So I said the Dr. Spock over here and declare to talk this over with people.
Well, there's 3 votes on 1,500, so democratic process never fails.
Except when it does.
Stop. We're yep, we're done
I'm
that.
stopping you right there. What's been happening?
Ryder, I think you meant to say diplomatic.
The joke was in this exact instant.
Yeah, he knows what he said. But anyways.
Okay, cool. I can continue with my bullshit.
So you go back inside, where she's still sipping tea.
For a job like this, we will require
No!
1,500 gold.
No. 1,500 gold is ridiculous. I do not possess that.
What is ridiculous is not providing dental insurance.
Fine, I
Oh,
offer
no,
you
God.
4 teeth.
14?
4 teeth.
4 teeth on shirt, you're telling me. I will take this. And 1,000 gold.
How
Oh.
about this?
For the love of the champions, Henrik, I can handle the teeth myself. I am a medic. I am a cleric of Gabriella. Half of us here do not even have teeth.
Part of being in the guild is standing by your principles.
And my
Dental.
principles is you are seriously overcharging her and asking way too much.
Dental is a
Sorry, madam,
principle.
what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, for the retrieval of my eye, I will offer you 200 gold. For the death of my late, how do I put this? Fuck buddy.
Oh God, okay, I'm fine with charging her that extra bit now.
I would offer you 500 gold. And I will give you the knowledge of where he used to hide his secret stash.
You know what?
And whatever you
That's-
find is all yours. I just recommend you don't read any of the letters between the two of us unless you want a motivating evening.
Ryder is going to step outside. You may hear some, and then he comes back in.
Sniper's gonna look at Remus. I thought you of all people would be used to this.
She's too old.
Remus, for your attention, she has agreed to insure 4 teeth.
Good.
That's not. I don't want. No. I don't want the collection of teeth to be associated with this transaction.
No. She's covering 4 teeth.
No.
No,
If I
she's
lose
going.
four-
No, she said she would give you 4 teeth.
Oh. Even molars? That's what I lost. I lost a molar.
She will give you 4 teeth.
Yeah, let's not include the teeth.
I told you guys.
Wait,
New- It's the new currency of Zodiac. Come on.
if
No, it is
Chlorine
not.
If Chlorine could heal teeth, why didn't he heal Remus's tooth when it fell out?
That requires the regenerate spell.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Okay.
Do we have a deal? 200 for the eye, 500 for the death of him, and I will grant you the knowledge of where he hides his stash.
Looks towards the others.
What about the possible flesh golem?
Whatever you do to that is your own call.
We have to deal with that.
Well, that is up to you. I know that I don't care what happens to the flesh golem. Without someone controlling it, it merely becomes stagnant.
I know this is probably frowned upon, but if you do need another member of your security team, a flesh golem seems like it'd be very useful.
No, that sounds highly illegal.
Yes.
Yeah, I almost have to smite you for just suggesting that, Henrik.
No smiting the person that lets us have the cobbler shop. Boblin will never let us live that down.
It is more just for your use. I'm not saying that you have to set it on the security team, but killing it would be a waste of a golem.
Wait, it's the guardian for the secret library.
Absolutely not. Do not make me smite you as well, Ryder.
I
Can we
feel
just
like
make-
that's probably gonna come eventually.
Can we can't we just turn into a priest of Gabriella? You know?
That's not. No. That's.
Somehow I doubt that would work.
Remus has a 10, okay? I'm just playing him out, you know? He's not very smart.
10's pretty smart.
Compared to a commoner, yes.
8 is a
but
commoner. 10 is
Yeah.
smart.
Compared to adventurers,
Yeah.
no.
If we're able to grant it free will, I say we grant it free will and let it free. It did not choose this life, but it does not deserve to die just for being alive.
If it's holding her eyeball, though, we gotta get the eyeball back.
I thought it was a inanimate object just held together by necromantic energy.
That is correct.
It has a controlling rod. If we can somehow get it to just be free.
No, that is incorrect. The way they work is the caster of the magic imbues them with their necromantic prowess and energy, and then keeps them controlled.
You know a lot about necromancy.
I was sleeping with the guy.
You do not need the constant reminders.
Well, you want to question her.
Snapper is still just unfazed by all this, just like
So what's in this supposed secret stash?
Well, back then he kept all of his personal effects, his personal wealth, things he wanted to hide away, experiments, things like that. And, well, it's been about 15 years or so who knows? There might be more, might be less, I don't know.
I guess there's only one way to find out. Does this sound acceptable to all of you? She will not provide dental insurance, but she will provide 4 teeth, meaning we can get them implanted if needed.
I am okay with this deal.
I'm okay, and I would be even more okay if you could stop talking about teeth, Henrik.
agreed.
Hey, some of us like our smile, okay?
You have to
Alright.
remember, Henrik's an old guy. He probably needs a few teeth. Just-
Oh, just wait about a dozen levels, I'll get regenerate.
Yeah.
Very well.
Remus,
If
keep
all of,
talking about. Sorry,
if all of you
Remus.
agree, we'll be fine.
Remus. If you keep talking about teeth, I'm going to surgically implant teeth so you can see me smile.
Oh.
But
That sounds horrifying.
It is.
now, all of you go ahead and sit down. Let me tell you everything you need to know.
And on this note, we are going to go on break. So everybody, we will be right back.